Formulas perform calculations on either constant values or members of the account dimension. Some formulas are designed for use in models, and others are designed for use in tables and stories. In the modeler, when you create a new account dimension, the formula column is automatically added. You can enter a formula directly in the formula column, or select a formula cell and click to open the advanced formula editor. In the modeler, formulas apply to individual account members. The following example shows a formula using basic arithmetic syntax to perform a calculation referring to other members of the account dimension. In the model, go to Account Dimension and click the Add icon to add a new member. Give it a name, a description, and a hierarchy. Under which the new member should be created. Now in the formula cell, enter KPI 0001 minus KPI 0002, which will calculate the gross profit margin. You can add additional information like account type or aggregations and formatting options according to the business requirements. Once the required properties are added, you can save the model and the new measure will be available for further consumption in the stories. The formula editor lists all the available functions, that's functions, conditions, and operators that can be used to build up a formula. You can select the functions you need from the lists and type additional values in the editor. By default, planning models don't support data entry in stories for cell values that are calculated by formulas. In a table, those values are grayed out. If you want to allow data entry for a formula, you can add one or more inverse functions to specify how the formula should be reversed. In the modeler, open the model and select the account dimension. Select the cell or row in the formula column where you want to add a formula. In the Member Details panel, select Open from the Advanced Formula tool to help you enter, format and validate your formula. The formula editor lists all the available functions, that's functions, conditions and operators, that can be used to build up a formula. You can select those that you need from the lists and also type additional values in the editor. Choose the account member with a formula, in our case operating X ratio. Edit the formula using the Advanced Formula tool. As you begin to type the inverse formula, the hint list suggests complete inverse formulas you can select. Select one from the hints list or just type the desired formula you want in the editor and click Format. After the formula is validated, you can click OK. In SAC, we can use formulas in the calculation to create new measures. We can add calculations in the modelling stage by adding formulas to the model, or we can create in-story calculations. In-story calculations create story-specific measures that can be added to any chart within your story. To get started with in-story calculations, you need to access the calculation editor. To open the calculation editor, in the Builder panel of your table, scroll down to Account Dimension, click the More menu and select the Add Calculation option. There are various calculation types that can be created via this dialog. You can create a calculated measure which performs mathematical and Boolean operations on the data. A restricted measure, this is to use only selected values in a measure. Restricted measures can be really useful to compare one value to a set of others in the same chart. The next one is difference from. That shows us the difference in the value of an account between a start date and a target date calculated after a certain date. Aggregation is the regular calculation, like sum, count, average, minimum, maximum, first or last. When we create an aggregation, we can also choose what conditions are required for that aggregation to be applied, and when the conditions are required. The last one is dimension to measure, which helps us convert a dimension to a measure.